Well, hello, everyone. Just wanted to give you a quick update on Hurricane Ida response. The devastation is really horrific in southern Louisiana. I think we all are aware of that. I just have communicated this morning with Scott Holmes, our dear friend, the superintendent of the Louisiana Ministry Network, and we do have some numbers out of their network now to kind of help you see how devastating the storm really has been. And what we know right now is they have 30 churches that were damaged at one level or another. 5 of those are catastrophically damaged, and we know that they have 60 of their pastors and ministers' homes that were damaged from the storm as well. This is obviously overwhelming, so we're asking you to continue to do the things that we've already talked about in the previous Zoom conference and what's available on our website at wfldag.org. And we're adding some things to that website later today that will help you to go one step further. So we ask you to continue to give to Convoy of Hope, but we also ask you to continue to give here to the network. So we will have funds to be able to send to the Louisiana district or their network so they can help the churches and the ministers and their families directly. We understand the great need for help through Convoy of Hope. They supply food and water and things that are so necessary. But we also know here what the long-term marathon recovery from a storm like this is, because here we are almost 3 years out from Hurricane Michael, and we're still expending funds helping folks recover. So we want to be able to bless the Louisiana district greatly. So I'm asking you to please consider, even if you've done a Convoy of Hope offering already, would you please consider going back and asking one more time and for an offering, even if it's in a week or so, that's fine. You determine when's best to do that. But let's get a really great love offering together that we can bless the Louisiana district again. We did this with the previous Hurricane Laura that came through, but we want to do this again for our friends and neighbors because we know they would do it for us if we were in need again. So I think if anyone can sympathize and empathize, it would be the West Florida Ministry Network. We get this. We understand the devastation of it, and I want us to respond really well to that. And also then, if you're wanting to take teams out, we still are encouraging you, work through Convoy of Hope, go out and help them with distribution. Register first with U.S. Missions and get the insurance, get your team registered, and then you have to register with Convoy of Hope. Register your team, do all of their protocol to be able to go as well to work with them. Then we also have Christ in Action that we've talked about. They are not in the area yet, but hope that they will be in the next few weeks, and this is going to be long term. So there'll be some opportunities with Christ in Action over the next couple of months, even a few months, I'm sure. But then we have another opportunity. The Louisiana network is, they're just overwhelmed, and we get that. But the Mississippi network did not experience that much damage. And so therefore, their disaster relief team, a great friend of mine, Robert Bingham, who I've known for many years now, and he is an awesome disaster relief coordinator. He is certified nationally, state levels, all over the U.S. for disaster relief. So he has a ministry that is called Team Hope. And you can go to myteamhope.org, myteamhope.org. And you'll find Robert Bingham's ministry, which is connected with the Mississippi Assemblies of God. And Robert is receiving teams. He also has a registration plan and another place that you register for a second layer of insurance as well. But we encourage you to do all of that. Robert is helping to coordinate places where your teams could stay, as well as he has a feeding program that works directly with his disaster relief teams. So he would feed you and sleep you. Now, understand, that's not in a 5-star hotel, not even in a 1-star hotel. There aren't any. We know what that's like. That would be sleeping on the floor, in a church, in Sunday school rooms, but somewhere where you could, with sleeping bags and that kind of thing, be accommodated. And Robert would take good care of you and your teams. You have to have somewhere to land when you go into a situation like this. We encourage you to not just take off to Louisiana to find something to do. Certainly don't take off with a church team, and I know you're not going to do that unless you know where you're going and where you're going to land. So Robert Bingham, again, with myteamhope.org. myteamhope.org. Just click on the how to get involved and the volunteer here link, and it'll help you to register. There's numbers there that you can call, emails that you can correspond with Robert. He's in Louisiana in the disaster zone, so he has some sketchy service, but I did talk to him at length this morning, So I know that he is available and would love to talk to you about linking a team up to go to Louisiana and work through Robert and his ministry. So again, we encourage you, make sure you register that team with U.S. Missions, get the necessary insurance there, and then also register with Robert or Convoy and take care of everything that they ask you to do on their end as well for their organizations. As soon as we know more about Christ in Action, we'll let you know. In addition to that, we are collecting particularly baby goods and hygiene items, and also the hygiene kits that Convoy would like for you to put together. Now, you can find out how to do all of that on the Convoy of Hope website and or our website, WFLDAG.org. The links are all there to show you how to get your church involved in building these hygiene kits. And you can bring those materials to Evangel Church here in Marianna or to Pace Assembly of God in Pace, Florida. They are willing to receive these different items as well. We're asking that you not bring a lot of things like bottled water and all of that. Convoy has a lot of that already. And, some people have already brought some, and that's fine. We'll get it out there. But FEMA will provide a lot of water, a lot of bottled water. But sports drinks would probably be a good thing, but they are very bulky and heavy to travel with. But then we really need baby items and hygiene items and cleaning buckets. Putting together a cleaning bucket, a 5-gallon bucket with rags and cleaning supplies, disinfectant, bleach, those kind of things sealed in a 5-gallon bucket. Cleaning buckets are a huge deal now and will be for months to come. So if you can help in any of these areas, we encourage you to do that. Again, reference back to our website, WFLDAG.org. Find out more there. We'll be posting the links to my team, hope.org there for Robert Bingham. All of that's going up on our website later today, and it'll all be made available to you. We're here to serve you. Our team is here to serve you. We'll be making a trip back out to Louisiana very soon and seeing how we can assist the network team there to give them maybe a day of reprieve in the coming few days. So God bless you. We love you. Thank you for all that you do. You're a great blessing to the kingdom of God, and we love you and appreciate you. Have a great and a safe day.